Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is not that particularly old. It's only about 10 years old, but it is a real cool item and has become quite collectible and is fairly difficult to find these days. We are looking at the 2015 release by VII from their Star Wars the Force Awakens series of 3D character money banks, and this particular one is of Kylo Ren. Now Kylo Ren was the Sith Lord, one of the main characters in the revamped or the new trilogy, I should say, of the Star Wars, and this was the Force Awakens was the first film in that series, otherwise known as Episode 7, and it's basically another space opera, but it's the sequel to the Return of the Jedi, and it's set about 30 years on, and it's what we class as the Skywalker saga, and the film follows Rey, Finn, Poe Dameron and Han Solo in their search for Luke Skywalker, and their fight against the Resistance, or sort of their fight with the Resistance, which was led by General Leia, or used to be Princess Leia Organa, and obviously other veterans of the Rebel Alliance, including Han Solo, and they're fighting against Kylo Ren and the First Order, which was really the successor to the Galactic Empire. Now the film starred Harrison Ford as Han Solo, Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, Daisy Ridley as Rey, John Boyega as Finn, and so on. The film made its debut in December 2015, and it ran for about 138 minutes, just over 2 hours if you like. A little bit of trivia for you: the budget for the movie was $447 million, and it netted at the box office $2.071 billion, so a huge profit for Disney from the box office. Okay, anyway, let's not digress too much. The item we're looking at today is the money bank of Kylo Ren, and this is the box it comes in. And you can see at the very top there, it's got Star Wars, and you've got an image of Kylo Ren in his mask at the top there, as he appeared in The Force Awakens, with his lightsaber out. And at the bottom, it says 3D character money bank, and you've got the Disney logo. If I turn it to the side, you've got the same again, Kylo Ren, Star Wars, 3D character money bank, and again the Disney logo. And if we go to the back, we got Star Wars 3D character money bank, and it's got ZAC, and you've got the part number SWRH0977, the barcode, distributed by ZAC UK Limited, and you've got the corresponding numbers, and it was on 09/2015, and it says please retain the information for future references, www.starwars.com, copyright Lucasfilm Limited, and the Disney logo at the bottom. And back round to the other side again, we've got Star Wars 3D character money bank and the Disney logo, and again that image of Kylo Ren, and there's nothing on the bottom, it's just plain red box. Okay, that's the box. Without further ado then, let's open the box up and let's remove the money bank and have a good look at it. Okay, so I have removed the money bank from the box, and this is what we got. And there you can see it is Kylo Ren's helmet, and it just looks absolutely incredible. And obviously it's the helmet before he smashed it from the original film, The Force Awakens. So it's all in pristine condition here, and there you can see the silver markings at the front, and the nose and mouthpiece at the front there, and all round to the back of the head. And the back is very similar to Darth Vader's, and Kylo Ren obviously wanted to be like Darth Vader, which is why he wore the mask. There's a slot at the top there for you to pop your money in, and at the bottom there you've got the bung. If I just try and remove that bung. They're very, very stiff, these bungs, to get in and out. I don't want to cause it any damage. Actually, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to damage it. But it's got their Zac designs, www.zac.com, and a copyright Lucasfilm Limited. And on the other side, it's got the, oops, that's upside down. Not a toy, ages 3 and above, product and test patent duet, 07/2015 China. So it's made in China in July 2015 to tie in with the movie. So you can literally just pull that stopper out, but I don't want to do it, and just in case I damage it. They are very, very tight, these stoppers. There we go. So it comes out. So you can see it's just a lip that sits around the groove in the bottom there to hold it in place so that your money doesn't come out. Otherwise you pop it through and it comes straight out the bottom. So yeah, a nice little money box, and to put it back in, it is a little bit fiddly, but the stopper just goes back in. It's much easier to get it in actual fact, I think, than it is to get it out. So there we go. So that's a stopper. Okay, let's get some measurements. So what are we looking at? We're looking at an overall length of 13 centimeters, which equates to 5 inches. Width-wise, we are the widest point. We're looking at 4 inches, or 10 centimeters. And height-wise, well, we're looking at, again, about 4 inches, which is going to be about 10 centimeters again. Yeah, about 10 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size. It's not a particularly big money bank. It's a fairly small one. It's ideal for the kids to save their pocket money in, or for you to just save your special coins in, maybe your pound coins or your £2 coins, whatever, because it's not a particular big one, and you wouldn't be able to put an awful lot of loose change into it. So it'd be better off for maybe 50p's or pounds, or if you just want to collect a certain coin, maybe pound coins or £2 coins, like I say. Okay, how well did these do back in the day, 10 years ago? Well, 10 years ago, we were dying for Star Wars merchandise. And the release of the new movie prompted so much merchandise. There was Star Wars items for everything. Remember, it was the first batch of movies since the early 2000s, after Revenge of the Sith. So, Revenge of the Sith, I think, was 2003, 2004, something like that. So we were literally, at least 10, 11, maybe 12 years on from the last film that came out. So we were desperate for more Star Wars merchandise. And although there was a lot of merchandise still out there, but we were gunning for more. And of course, when these new films came out, it prompted so much Star Wars merchandise, and it's still going on. It's still so much Star Wars merchandise produced every single year. But then it is probably now the biggest sci-fi franchise in the world. So it's going to keep producing as much merchandise because it's all very lucrative for the copyright owners. So yes, done remarkably well, and as with everything, sold very, very well. Okay, let's move forward 10 years, 2025, which is where we are today. Do we see these character money banks come up very often on the platforms? No, not really. You do occasionally see them pop up, but not very often. They are few and far between, and I'm guessing that's because people have used them. They've had them at home. If they were bought for somebody, they would be using them to put their coins in. Remember, 10 years ago, people that would have had these probably would have been teenagers, and they'd be now in their mid-20s or late 20s, and probably got kids of their own or starting families of their own. So, they probably would have been thrown away or given away or what have you. So you don't really see them very often on the platforms, and if you do, you might see you do see the odd loose ones. You occasionally see them in the original boxes, as this one is, but not very often. And as I say again, if you're buying on a platform, be careful. Make sure you read the used link or the seller's links, because you could find that you're ordering a used item and you think it's a new item, because a lot of them use stock photographs and stock descriptions. So just be very, very careful. Was we don't believe in stock photographs and stock descriptions. What we actually sell on our website is exactly the item that you will be receiving, and this is no exception to that rule. Yeah, we were fortunate enough to buy out a load of stock from a closed down shop, and amongst the stock was a whole case of these money banks. I think there was about 30 in all, and then we do have all that stock now currently available on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other Star Wars items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website, and there will be something for everybody. And I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you're never able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this marvellous, wonderful miniature Kylo Ren 3D character money bank with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next video. So bye for now.